Alright, guys, listen, I'm here to talk to you about something that's deeply personal to me. And I'm seeing so much misinformation on the internet. And it's really tearing me up inside, okay? Listen, nobody knows what a 3D model is anymore. Guys, what happened? I feel like 10 years ago, everyone knew that a freaking image, a JPEG, wasn't a 3D model. I feel like if somebody saw a video on YouTube, they weren't like, oh, is this a 3D model? Oh boy. Like, what's happening, guys? So, listen, I wanted to make a quick little video just kind of going over what a 3D model is. All right? Look, I made this. All right? Is it a JPEG? No. Is it a video? No. Look. Ooh. Ah. Whoa, you can like rotate and you can like zoom out and the details aren't changing like crazy every time I move the camera. This is a solid 3D model. Like nothing, no bells and whistles, no smoke and mirrors going on here. This is just a 3D model that I made in ZBrush. So how do we know this is a 3D model? Well, we just rotated around it. That's one thing. You can also do this and you can see, oh, look at that. What are these? These are called polygons. Polygons are made up of these like little lines that are called edges. And every one of these points is called a vertex. And that's what models are made out of. Models are made out of polygons. It's a beautiful thing, right? So let's recap. Let's recap really quick here. Okay, what is a 3D model, right? We can say it's oh boy. We can say it's something that exists in 3D space. And it has vertices, sorry. And when you combine these, you thought I was going to make a try, didn't you? You thought I was going to make a try, huh? No, I'm making a polygon here. Look at that. I'll make a try. Listen, some people like tries. Let's do it. We'll do that. Polygons. We're keeping this simple. We're trying to keep this as simple as possible, right? Okay? That's a 3D model. We just saw one. We looked at some polygons, right? What isn't a 3D model? All right? Let's say you go around on, here, let me pull this up so you can see more. Let's say you go on your web browser to do some Midjourney, huh? And you pop out an image from that Midjourney. Say you got this little image here. It's like a dog. He's got a little tongue out. He's going wild, right? That's a little dog image you got there. Not a fucking 3D model, guys. Come on. We all know this. We know this, right? Like, you get this image. This is a JPEG. It's a JPEG. It's not a 3D model. You can't. Can you take this JPEG and rotate around it in 3D space? No. Does this JPEG have polygons? No. That means it's not a 3D model. You dingus. All right. Here's another example. You go on to the youtube.com, the website you're watching this on right now, or maybe I'll post it on Twitter. I don't freaking know. You get this little thing on your YouTube, right? You see this? You've seen this before? Or say you go on the, what do the kids using these days? Sora or Veo or whatever the hell these AI models are called, and they pop out some video that also does this thing here that has this little triangle and this little thing here. You know what these two things have in common right here? Not a, you can't see it because my face is in the way, not a model. What are we doing, guys? It's a video. A video isn't a 3D model either. We got that? All right, cool. So what do we do now? What do we do with this information? Because now people are taking 3D models, right? And they're running it through AI tools. And I'm going to show you an example. We're going to do a quick one right here. Let's do a quick one. All right, let's pop this on. Look, guys. We're going to look at some other examples here, right? So I took my model, right? And I ran it through an AI tool. Okay, so here's a question for you, right? Does this look like the model on the left? How about this one? Does this look like the model on the left? I don't think so. I think it looks different. I think it took a character that was stylized to look like a 3D anime character and make him look like an Uncanny Valley movie star kind of guy. Not what I was going for. Um, so let me ask you this: one, is this guy a 3D model? No, no. If I put this in my portfolio on ArtStation, could I be like, yeah, this is my model? No, I wouldn't do that if I were you. I think that's a bad idea. I think it's gonna make people ask more questions about why you didn't just make the model yourself and why you felt the need to run it through an AI tool in the first place. Because as you can see here, I don't think I'm gaining anything from any of these. I don't think my work is getting improved because of the randomized noise that's happening here. You can see some weird stuff happening with his eyes there. Um, and at the end of the day, it's not a 3D model. So if somebody was like, could I see the back of this? It doesn't exist. I can't rotate around it. So like we said, we established some ground rules. Okay? You can rotate around it in 3D space. This is a JPEG. This is all I can do with it, guys. I can zoom in, I can zoom out, I can go left and right. You know? And then it has no polygons. There's no polygons here. This is an image. This is pixels, right? Now someone might say that this image over here, on the left, that's technically an image too. I rendered it. And you know what? That's true. But which one of these is a model that actually exists? If somebody was like evaluating me and being like, hey, you're a 3D artist, right? And I was like, yeah, I'm a 3D artist. Which one would I want them to see? If I was being like an honest, genuine human being, and I was like, they were like, I want to see your 3D work. Which one of these would I show them? Which one of them do you think makes more sense to show them? The one that I actually made, or the one that the AI is just doing whatever the hell it wants on, giving this guy like derpy eyes and like weird shiny skin, or changing his hair color to gray? Why would I want anybody to see this? This looks like trash. It makes my work look worse. What does this benefit me? And it's not 3D anymore. It's not a renderer. It's not like enhancing my work in any way. What's the point? So, that's 2D. Here we got some videos. I took a little video clip of this guy. Let's see if I can show you real quick. Just a quick little ZBrush rotating around. Ooh, fancy. And, can we take this into is this an AI renderer, right? We got going on here. Look at this. Ooh, looks totally different. And look at that. We got a little girl in the back. See, the AI was like, listen, George, what your work really needs is like your work is missing an anime waifu. That's the thing that all work needs, according to AI. So it puts a little anime waifu in there. She does a little blink. Just a little touch of mystery there, right? So I don't know. Some might say that enhanced my work in some sort of way. But I don't think it really achieved the goal I was going for with the work. Here's another example where it turned the character here into a woman, which was also... Listen, I played the Ace Attorney games. I don't remember that plot line happening, but who knows? I don't know. Maybe that's what he was all about. Maybe that's his secret, and we don't know. And this one was pretty funny. I don't know where this came from, but I think I typed in I had like an auto-generated prompt that it was just there for supposedly like a CG character. Ooh. And which is funny because it's not CG, but I added like scary vampire to it, and it just gave it like clown makeup. Okay, so again, this is a video. Does it exist in 3D space? I mean, I can't rotate around it. This is just a video. I can't verify that this exists in 3D space. Does it have polygons to it? No. Could I 3D print this? No. That's impossible because it's a video, right? It's a video, guys. So I hope this was illustrative of not just the simple question of what is or is not a 3D model, because I hope that at this point it's obvious what I'm doing with this gag here. But I hope it's like, I want it to be illustrative of how bad these workflows. It's actually not a workflow. You know what it actually is, guys? It's actually this. It's just what can I do to make people on Twitter think that I'm so freaking cool? And it's how I don't want to develop the artistic skills myself. I want to find shortcuts so I can get engagement on Twitter. And that's what this is. Because I've tried using this stuff. I've genuinely tried. Actually, when AI first came out in 2022, I was like, oh, this is kind of cool. I can just like generate a character and I could sculpt it, That'd be kind of cool. And it's not even good for that. Like, this is the one thing I thought it would be good at. And like everything I've ever tried to generate just comes out, looking goofy. And if I spend like 5 minutes looking up like an actual artist's work, it's like, oh yeah, why am I wasting my time with this? So, this doesn't have a place, especially not in like a 3D oriented workflow. What are you going to do with this? What are you doing with this, guys? So, anyway, I hope this illustrates a little bit about the difference between what is and what isn't a 3D model. All right? So, I hope you all have a good night. Have a good holidays. Merry Christmas, everyone. And see you later.